What's up guys, welcome to Moto 1 of round 10 of the European Masters Championship at Lierop. This is the last round of the championship. I'm not in any sort of points contention, so I thought I'd ride the RM for this round just for a bit of banner. I actually qualified with my best ever lap time on the RM, which I thought was quite funny. So hopefully we can get a good start and just ride a smooth race and yeah, just enjoy the game. Well, that was a bit of a slow jump by me. Just going to hug the inside so I don't get punted. There we go. That's exactly what you want off the start. It was a little bit framey at the moment, but hopefully that'll settle down as the race goes on. So ideally now the aim of the game is just to put down the first few laps really well and check out a bit and then just have a bit of fun. Tyre tap. Yes! I'm never going to get bored of doing that, it feels so good. Oh jeez, that's, well, my lap's either not going to count or that's cut, so I didn't mean to jump that far off the track. One thing that I'm going to try and consciously do this race is not pull as many tear-offs so quickly, because I keep seeming to run out recently. And I'm pretty sure I've pulled 2 this lap already, and there's a smudge again. I was about to yank another one. And I don't actually know the number that you get. Can't say I've been like that worried to sit down and actually count, but if anyone does know the number, please let me know in the comments. It'd just be nice to know really, because then you can kind of say, oh, I've got X amount to use per lap, for example, so you don't run out. So just let that count? Okay, the lap did count, right. That was my only worry. I had 2 laps at the last round in Belpuig. Oh, what am I doing? Right, sorry, there we go. Yeah, I had 2 laps at Belpuig in Moto 2 that didn't count, and there was just nothing that could have been done about the result, which is why I haven't uploaded that Moto actually, because yeah, there's no point, as half my race didn't count for anything. Yeah, you didn't miss much. It wasn't like I was going to win anyway. I was hitting the big choke, crashing probably like once a lap. Now, the guy in second is called Nightless. I've never heard of him before, but he was second in qualifying, and he seems to be ripping around right now. So, nice to get a little bit of competition in this, because for some reason not many people sign up for this series. I don't know why, it's one of the most fun ones going on at the moment. And as I've been riding the old yellow blue as well, it's not a terrible bike. You definitely notice that it's not as fast. It's not like ridiculously slow, but it's not just quite as fast. And the steering seems to be a bit stiffer as well. It does seem a little bit sluggish around the turns. I definitely wouldn't make the switch to it, but as a one-off race, it's quite nice to change things up from the usual Kawasaki or Honda that everyone else seems to ride. I think everyone in here except for one person is on a, well, one person other than myself is on a Kawi and a Honda, and oh yeah, I saw someone on a TM. See if I can itch my nose while playing. It's like pulling a tear off IRL. But yeah, I'm not too sure what I'm going to be doing for like race videos after this round, because Medium, the host, said he wants to take a little break before the next season starts, and the Supercross season for PDSX doesn't start for another 2 or 3 weeks as well, so I'm going to have to try and find some other random series to hop into, because I do enjoy doing these sort of live videos. I'm very excited for PDSX to start though. I think that will be really good content for the channel. Getting like a live qualifying heat and main if I make the main as well. And I said a while back, if anyone remembers, that I was definitely doing 250s for Supercross. I had to toy around with 450s again today just to double check, and I can't do more than one lap without absolutely wadding myself, so I'm definitely going to stick to 250s, even though it will be the busier of the classes. My whole goal is just to get solid points each round. I'm going to make a real focus on trying to be consistent while playing and not let like a crash go to my head and then try and ride too fast and crash again. If I'd rather get third, for example, and get some solid points and like kill myself every lap trying to catch up to the leader and get in 10th, for example. That'll be my first like full season that I do, where it's on a Thursday. I can do every round. Previously I've missed rounds here or there when I've been away on long weekends, for example, and sometimes I just forget full stop that races are going on. Oh jeez, a bit too high there. Tire tap. No. Over the bars. No, I'm alive. No. Fuck. Well, front wheel went a bit too high that time, so it made me loop out. That's alright, we've got a solid enough lead to work with. I've had to play this track quite a lot recently, because there was another championship that was on around here. So yeah, I've kind of, I've got the lines down. One thing in the upcoming Supercross series that they're being quite smart about is it's going to be random round selection. It's not going to be straight up round 1 through, is it 17 or 18 rounds? So you can't just completely sweat out the one track all week before the race. It will be random on the night. So I think between now and leading up to them, I'm just going to kind of practice each track a little bit, not dedicate all my time to one or the other. And I might at some point just do a random video of just practicing for Supercross. Just raw footage. I'll almost treat it like a live stream, but I won't live stream it just because you never know what's happening with noise in my videos, whether there's a dog or people shouting next door. It's always guesswork. I've been quite lucky so far that I haven't had to do much in the way of editing with noises being picked up. My microphone seems to do an alright job of not picking up every single noise that goes on, but I could hear the odd one here or there, which you won't have heard because I'd have edited it out before uploading the video. Oh, for God's sake, I'd keep meaning not to jump that far left. Bit scummy going that high up on the berm. But saying that, I did crash last lap and still managed to pull ahead 2 seconds, so I'm guessing everyone else is having a bit of a nightmare as well. I don't know, for whatever reason as well, my frames seem to be really good today. Usually in a full lobby on this track they suffer a bit, especially when I've got OBS open in the background, but I don't know about your end, it seems to be going fairly strong for me. I haven't got the FPS overlay on at the moment to actually know what the number is, but definitely above 60, which is nice. Oh, almost went over that. Thought I was going to crash there. .47s aren't really what I want to be running though. I'm pretty sure I can get down in the 46s for race pace. But saying that, the track is in that weird in-between stage at the moment where it's more beat up. The more that this track gets eroded, it'll go through a stage being really rough, and then it will go back to being smooth. So the race should actually get faster as it goes on. Right, not as far left this time, just kind of in between. Alright. Jump out of that corner, double your way along, going to risk the tyre tap again. Oh, almost messed it up again. You just got to time when you tap your back wheel on it. No, as I say, last round on a ZOOK, you can have a bit of fun with it, it's not that serious of a race. More so just kind of racing myself, trying to get better at the game and more consistent. I can openly admit that I do try going too fast sometimes when the tracks get rough and end up crashing. Almost like I jinxed myself. I'll jump back to the inside here. Yeah. Luckily I didn't cross jump and kill the guy behind me. I'm hoping that going over that berm there won't mess me up, because I did that once in practicing and my lap didn't even count. So if my lap doesn't count, I'm going to have to rely on Moto 2 to try and salvage an overall. Or if it doesn't count, I'm going to have to see if I can lap as many people as possible. Oh no, sorry, so it counted, I just got 5 seconds of cuts, that's fine, I can deal with that. It is annoying though, getting cuts when you're already losing time from crashing. See, this straight here is getting faster than it usually is where the bumps are starting to get worn away. I'm going to hug the right hand side this time because there's a lapper there. Can I make it to the corner before him? Yes I can. That actually seemed pretty quick there. Might try and take that a few more times. Not going to risk the tyre tap again. Well, for a few laps. I feel like I'm yanking tear-offs too much again. I will save them. Yeah, that track's starting to get faster now, I can feel it. The bumps are all getting worn away, so you just seem to just go in a straight line rather than up and down. Which is actually why I crashed here last lap, so I'm going to check up a little bit this lap. Yeah, that's better. I'll land just before that big jump, not on it. Could be dipping into the 45s this lap though, which is really good for race pace. I think it's just going to be a low 46 instead, because I've had a little bit of a shock in the last sector. Yeah, 46. Alright, I'll take a 46. When the PDMX season was on, kind of a month into when I got the game, I couldn't even run a 46 on a flat track for qualifying, so I'm not going to argue with getting one now. Cool. Thank you for going inside, sir. I'm about to cut your nose off, I apologise. Just taking the racing line. Oh, I said I'd go inside it. I'll try and physically remember, or tell myself to do it next lap. I love the way that corner's getting built up, it really slingshots you for that straight. I bet Medium's happy with his race so far. Keeping things fairly close. Take a couple of crashes and he'll be right on me. There's a whole bunch of lappers over there on the right that I'm coming up to. Might get them by the end of this lap. Or end of next lap, sorry, not this lap. had to shut off there. I thought I'd be able to rail around that entire corner by keeping on the throttle and not shutting off, but I started getting a little bit too high in the corner, so I backed it down. It felt pretty nice. I don't know how to explain how it felt nice, but just it felt really flowy how I jumped around the turn. Right hand side of the track. I feel like they're probably about the same speed. I don't think there's any difference really. Stay on the track, please. Oh my god, that stayed lower than usual. Here we go, lappers. Oh, a fellow Suzuki. About to say that's got to be Telexis. I'm pretty sure that's the only other person that rides a Suzuki. Thank you for being a good lapper. Let's say thank you as well. Almost getting pinned around there. But it's just all about the setup. When I say setup, I don't mean bike setup, I mean like entry into the corner. Well, I was about to say 46, but it was a second 1.55 back, not just 0.55. Oh, that's annoying. Oh my, there's only 3 minutes left already. This race is flying by. I'm pretty sure it's just +1, not +2. Oh, my last lap didn't count. That's why it was weird. Oh, that's frustrating. Good lapper there again. Even though you're not technically a lapper anymore. And I'm in the wrong gear. Oh, everything's going wrong now. I don't know if they'll change my position or if I just have to deal with it how it is. I'll take the victory in my heart, even though the results don't show it. Oh my god, that was far. Still made the corner. I suppose just need to lap as many people as possible now then. To get where if they can't do anything with the position, get a better position. Oh my god. Wonder what it was that caused the lap time not to count. These guys moving over now thinking that they're being lapped when in reality it's actually for position. To be fair, it's probably going off the track here. who gets that far into a race and then retires? Not Flaming Dark, know that you watch these sometimes. That's why you may as well finish the race off, you got that far into it. Unless one of your laps didn't count either, for example. Or don't know what happened there. I just felt like my bike weren't actually on, like, dug into the ground. I was just skating the whole way around the corner. I will get one more lap after this, I believe. Another 2 positions in front of me. It was nice actually racing for positions now rather than just lapping people. So it's P8. I've taken this line before, so hoping that it goes well. It weren't terrible. God, this straight's getting so fast where it's all worn away. There's another position there, so I could get P7 before the end of the race, which isn't bad if you're a lap down. There he is. Oh no, never mind, that's someone being lapped again. I have no idea what's going on with these lap times, and as it says I'm still in P10. Unless I have another lap that didn't count, or maybe I've got 10 seconds of cuts rather than 5, which should put the 2 behind me in front of me. Oh no, I don't have lap didn't count. I don't know what's going on. It's quite frustrating. I didn't have this issue in any of the practicing. I don't know, I still feel like I've ridden fine, so I don't mind uploading it. I just saw at the top there, someone else's lap didn't count. I'll just be stricter with the track limits for the next race. So I haven't had this issue in any of the practicing or qualifying with laps not counting. Or I'm going to need to be careful of that in race 2 because that front end's just wanting to tug. Right, thank you for watching, boys. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and please do watch the next video as well. Peace.